morning edition, the Prime Minister gives his views on private islands. Z&S Radio is celebrating 83 years. And it's Monday. Let's take a trip down to Grand Bahama. It's a brand new week and a great time to be alive. I'm LaDawn Davis. Welcome to the morning edition. Z&S Radio is celebrating its 83rd anniversary, and we have with us this morning Chairman of the Broadcasting Corporation, Mr. Mike Smith. Mr. Smith, welcome to the morning edition.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
And are you proud of Z&S Radio over the past 80 years?
Extremely proud, and I'm going to be excited to tell you why.
We're going to get to this later on in the newscast, but before we do, let's check in with our meteorologist, Basil Dean, to see how things are shaping up weather-wise. Good morning, Basil.
Good morning, LaDawn. I was at Z&S Tower Cam, capturing Paradise Island in the backdrop with just a few puffy clouds floating around. But as we go to our satellite picture, we get quite a bit of cloudiness over the central and southeast Bahamas. That's in response to a mid to low-level trough, which is generating a couple showers in that part of the country. Over the northwest Bahamas, high pressure is now taking control of our weather. But outside of our studios, partly cloudy skies, temperatures 75 degrees, relative humidity 64%, easterly winds at 6 miles per hour, the barometric pressure 1,017.0 millibars, that's 30.03 inches, and it is steady. Temperatures around the islands this morning, 75 in Marsh Harbour, Abaco, Green Toll Key at 76, 76 in Freeport, Grand Bahama, the Berry Islands also 76, 78 in Alistown, Bimini, Harbour Island 75 degrees, Roxtown, Eleuthera, Otterstown, Cat Island, Staniel Key, Kemps Bay, and Fresh Creek, Central Andros, all at 75 degrees. San Salvador and Rum Key, 75 as well. Picking up some 77s in Clarence, Down Long Island, Crooked Island, Betsy Bay, 78, 78 in Acklands, Ragged Island, 77, Matthew Town, Nagua, 79 degrees, and the Turks and Caicos Island, also 79 degrees. Your boating forecast for today in the northwest and central islands, northeast to east winds, 12 to 18 knots, the wave heights 3 to 6 feet over the ocean. Low tide takes place this morning at 8:24, high tide at 2:33 in the afternoon. For the southeast Bahamas, easterly winds 10 to 15 knots and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. That's going to do it for your first look at weather the morning edition. Stay tuned. Your forecast for today and tonight is still ahead.
Thanks a lot, Basil. It's time for the Bahamas' first traffic report with Jiminy DeSwain, the Z&S traffic team, and the trusty, the traffic drone.
The traffic report is sponsored by Bahamas First. First in insurance. Today, tomorrow.
Good morning, LaDawn, and good morning, Bahamas. We're coming to you live from Collins Avenue, just up from 5th Terrace. It's a beautiful Monday morning shaping up. But to find out what you need to know traffic-wise as you prepare to make your morning commute, we now turn to Corporal Decory Barr of the Police Traffic Division. Good morning, Corporal Barr.
Good morning, Jiminita. Good morning, Bahamas.
Now, as persons prepare to make their morning commute, get out of the house, anything that they need to be mindful of as it relates to any incidents or accidents on the streets?
At this present time, we have no accidents that were reported. We have no traffic congestions or obstructions that we were made aware of. So persons should have a smooth commute this morning.
Now, we are aware that there was a traffic accident over in San Salvador yesterday. I think a team of traffic officials are on the island investigating. What can you tell us about that incident?
Yes, sometime shortly after noon, we had a traffic crash. Traffic accident was reported in the Sandy Point Queens Highway area involving two vehicles where one person had unfortunately lost their lives. In addition to the deceased, we had several persons who were injured and have since been transported to Nassau where they're being treated by doctors. We have a team of officers from the Traffic Police Department who have since landed in Abaco, in San Salvador, to assist with the investigations.
Now, obviously, this is a Monday morning, a great weekend so far. What do you want to say to motorists that they need to be mindful of while they drive day to day on the streets?
Yes, the same thing that we have always been encouraging persons to do, drive while doing nothing else but focusing on the vehicle that you're operating. Drive within the speed limits. Drive while secured by a seatbelt. Once these persons do these things, whilst exercising patience, they should have a smooth good morning commute.
All right. Well, thank you so much. That is, of course, Corporal Decory Barr of the Police Traffic Division. Back to you in studio, LaDawn.
To our top story this morning, although Royal Caribbean International's perfect day at Coco Cay in the Barry Islands is its #1 destination for guests, Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, wants the millions of visitors to our country to get an overall Bahamian experience rather than just what an independent company will offer. He addressed this during his trip to Coco Cay this past Friday.
I would not like to see situations where cruise ships buying multiple keys and they're somewhat like an independent entity. Nassau and Grand Bahama still must be involved. So even if there's a key, then there must be visit to the main terminals, the main ports, Nassau, Grand Bahama, to ensure that it's not in isolation. So we're not going to allow isolated keys excluding the mainland.
The Bahamas Department of Immigration is celebrating its 80th anniversary with a number of activities being conducted throughout the month of May. Sunday, immigration officers came together in fellowship during a church service at St. Joseph's Roman Catholic Church on Boyd Road. This year's theme is commemorating our beginning, working in our now, and influencing our future. Acting Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Trade, Industry and Immigration, Wayne Colbrook, spoke about the significance of this month's celebrations.
Simultaneously with the activities in New Providence, we also had activities in the Family Islands. And so for the remainder of the year, we are going to be having activities in celebration of the 80th anniversary. It's important for us to recognize the past, to share with those officers that are coming in the foundation upon which they are building, and then to look to the future, to the classes of recruits that are going to come. So it's a time for us to get together as a family, to worship and to fellowship one with the other. And so we're grateful today to have had this service. We've been joined with our colleagues from the police department and the customs department, the prison, and stay tuned, and we invite the public to celebrate with us.
Holistic Discount Card launched its first medical and wellness discount card on Saturday. With this discount card, members can receive 15 to 40% discount at various providers in the Bahamas and South Florida. BAIC Chairman Bishop Gregory Anthony Colley attended and officially opened the launch. Director of Marketing Corlette DeVoe says everyone is qualified to become a member.
Everyone qualifies for it. We were able to speak with and partner with all of these vendors in the Bahamas as well as in South Florida, and they have committed to giving up to 50% discount to our card members. We have beauty supplies, we have car rentals, we have doctors, we have dentists, driving schools, we have fitness centers, gyms. Why not use the Holistic Discount Card and get a discount and get the savings that you deserve?
Good initiative there. And it's Monday. When we return, we're going to check in with the Northern Service to see what's happening in Grand Bahama. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Look, it's simple. Fidelity can consolidate all your bills with their debt consolidation loan. Give you one monthly payment and money in your pocket.
So let me get this straight, Miss Financial Coach. You say something about cash in my pocket?
Yes.
And a savings plan with 5% interest? Wow, finally! A bank that's looking out for me. What you want me to sign?
That's not all. We also offer competitive interest rates and free financial coaching.
That's right, LD. You ain't hear me. Where do I sign?
This is a PSA from We Buy, You Sell. The protection of your businesses, homes, and families is very important. We Buy, You Sell offers the best in hurricane impact windows and doors designed to withstand all categories of hurricanes, with prices beating our competitors by up to 50%. We also specialize in porcelain, mosaic, and plank tiles. We Buy, You Sell. Located at number 163 Robinson Road. Call 677-2856 or 324-6427. We Buy, You Sell. Come and see us today.
Hey, long time no see.
You hear me?
Long time no see.
Boiled fish, stewed fish, stew conch. I love it all.
Tourists come here to take our tours, experience our sun, sand, and sea, and they also spend money around town.
I used to see a bunch of hogfish around here, but nowadays I hardly see any.
You protect one area, the fish do their thing, make a bunch of babies that spread all over the sea. What's the problem?
If we protect,
certain part of our sea. It keeps all parts working right.
I was against that phase, but knowing what I know now, I totally agree with having marine protected areas.
I support marine protected areas.
We support marine protected areas.
Look for Bahamas Protected on Facebook.
Sign the petition. Sign the petition.
Give you a lot of update of what's going on.
I'd like to know what happened overnight.
A different ambience of the news. It's different.
Welcome back to the morning edition. Believe it or not, there are dozens of Bahamian students seeking careers in agricultural science and are making an honest living from it. Just last week, several Bahamians graduated from BAMSI after months of training. Agriculture teacher at Government High School, Macney Fitzgerald Paris, says he is proud to see so many Bahamian students succeeding in the field.
That agriculture science is not only doing hands-on activity. There are careers in agriculture science that you can pursue after you would have studied agriculture science. For instance, some of them decided that we had one kid here who said he wanted to be a veterinarian. And he's at the moment pursuing that. Aaron John, who was a student here, and he graduated from BAMSI and is now pursuing higher level of education in agriculture science. I also taught on the Family Islands in Preston Norbury High School, where one of my students there, Luca Young, he's pursuing studies in agriculture science as well.
It's always good to see children taking part in positive things. Our Jamila Mizik of the Northern Service caught up with these backyard farmers who are making a difference.
Vegetables and even fruits, all grown from seeds, can be found in the Beacon School's garden. It's one of the senior vocational programs at the school. Agriculture teacher Peter Lewis says the gardening program is the school's way of ensuring that students who are not academically inclined are equipped with special skills for life. He says the program can prepare the students for the workforce, but its main purpose is to make sure they're self-sustained.
If they're able to do a little cottage industry on their own, that will serve them well, or if they can find a little employment with somebody who is of the understanding that they're indeed special and very limited in what they do. I know they're devoted to whatever task they have learnt, so they will be of service to any industry that will seek to accommodate them.
Mr. Lewis says one of his former students is now employed at a local nursery. One of the students in the program, Dario McIntosh, says some of his tasks include weeding, watering, fertilizing, and assisting his classmates whenever they need help. But his favorite task is plowing.
I enjoy plowing. It gets me lazy. I enjoy plowing because that's if it keep on plowing, that's how the seeds can end up making hooks and going on in the ground.
Mr. Lewis says the gardening program, which started about 15 years ago, has become an integral part of the school for the past 5 years.
It is a year-round program. It is a year-round program, yeah. And as much as I would like the soil to rest occasionally and replenish itself, the demand is so great. People just love the vegetables. They're all the way organic. We don't fool with pesticides, and that's the beauty of it. And we are always on the soil. We're not competing with any business place. We just want people to have healthy lifestyle. So we let them have the produce available for very little and nothing.
Now, if you're interested in supporting the Beacon School's garden, you can stop by the school sheltered workshop where products are sold. Jamila Mizik, Z&S Network News.
Good job over there in Grand Bahama, Jamila. Stay close. We've got more news right after this. You're watching The Morning Edition.
Everybody, I on TV. Look, I on TV. Mom, guess what it is? That's me. Bartender, do you see me? I on television. I gotta tell my girlfriend I on television. Hello? Babe, turn your television to Z&S. Quick, I'm on television.
I don't have a TV in there.
We have Wi-Fi though.
We have Wi-Fi.
That's fine. They upgrade now. You can watch it live from your phone.
You just have to download the app. All right, hold on.
Go to the App Store, type in Z&S, download the app, and you'll be able to watch Z&S straight from your phone. Hurry up and start over again.
Get your news and more anytime, anywhere with the new Z&S app. Stay connected from around the globe with our live stream news updates, all in the palm of your hand. You can also listen to the Z&S Radio Network for your favorite music. Go into your Apple or Google Play Store and download the Z&S app today.
Present check?
Miss I's a star now. I still got to pay?
We said at the beginning of this newscast, we are in celebration mode. Let's turn things over to our Jimanita Swain, who is in radio with the man of the hour himself. Jimanita?
Thanks, Adon. Well, Z&S Radio celebrated its 83rd anniversary yesterday. 83 years of the airways. This morning, our guest on the show is none other than our chairman, Mr. Mike Smith. Good morning, Mr. Smith. And of course, welcome to the morning edition.
Thank you. Especially on this occasion.
Well, 83 years is a long time. How proud of you are you?
Very proud that Z&S has always been very relevant, always been at the cutting edge, and even as we got competition, we still stayed, as we say here, top dog, giving out information and entertaining the Bahamian public.
So what would you say is the greatest achievement of radio over the 3 years?
I would say keeping the Bahamas together, because the reason radio was formed was because we're an archipelagic nation, and it's important that all of our islands and all the people living on our islands get information at the same time. So when something of significance is happening for Bahamians, every Bahamian should know at the same time, and that is what Z&S does.
No, that's awesome. Well, of course, there were so many shows that were popular over the decades. For example, we had Jeff Scafella, we had Family Island, You Asked For It show. What are some of the most memorable shows for you that you enjoyed?
The fun shows to me were George Capron and Jeff Scafella.
The information show to me.
The information show to me, of course, was Charles Carter. Mm-hmm. Carter has a tremendous body of work that he pumped through Z&S, and he went through all of the islands, documenting
civic leaders, etc. And it's great that that work is here for the younger Bahamians to listen to and get to know about. So I would say Georgie, Jeff, in particular, and the ladies too, Nadine Benaby and Cindy Williams did great shows, particularly geared to women. And we just covered the whole gamut.
We just covered the whole gamut.
So definitely, what would you say is the future of radio? Are we going to see some more technological upgrades?
Yes, as you know, this is the age of social media, and so we have to now make sure that we're a part of all the platforms and to utilize all those platforms to get radio out to everybody, and especially the younger people who are now obviously moving in that direction.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Smith. Live on the morning edition. Congratulations on the 83rd anniversary of radio.
And I congratulate all the wonderful staff that we have here.
Well, thanks so much. Back to you, LaDawn.
Thanks a lot, Jimanita Fisher. 83 years. Wow, a long time.
83 years, and feel like I've been around for all those 83 years because I remember growing up listening to radio. We only had radio back then, showing my age, and I'll adore it.
What's coming up in sports?
Coming up in sports, they had a big celebration on the weekend for the team out of the big yard. You know, Andrews won the private school track and field nationals. Boy, did they celebrate.
That and more ahead in sports.
Hey y'all, what's up?
Hey, what's that?
What y'all getting?
Listen, I've been waiting to march down some lobster, yeah?
Hi, I'm Matthew. I will be you guys' waiter today. Can I take your order?
Oh, I've been jonesing for some grouper dread.
Y'all see this?
See, this ain't gonna work.
Where the fish gone, though?
But how, though?
Don't leave our children with no fish in their future. Protect our sea. Protect our way of life. Protect the Bahamas. To learn how you can help, Find us on Facebook at Bahamas Protected. See the future.
What you cooking? Something good.
Welcome, Bahamas, to What You Cooking.
Are you ready to shop for the What You Cooking show today?
Something good.
We're going to make a sweet potato pancake. And you start with a breakfast that's filled with fiber, protein. Then you get those nutrients that will carry you throughout the day.
What you cooking? Something good.
It's the OT with yours truly, Charles Fisher.
Buddy Hield and the Kings have their...
Buddy Hield seems to be having the best season of his career. He had 32 points the other night. It was a bit disappointing, Shawnee Miller not winning the IAAF World Female Athlete of the Year. The high school rankings will soon be out. Tabernacle, the defending champion, CC Sweeting, they are always there. Who will it be this year? Each Monday on 1540 AM and 104.5 FM, it's the OT with yours truly, Charles Fisher. Good morning once again. After winning the Frank Pancharami Primary School Track and Field Championships on Friday at the Thomas Robinson Stadium, the North and Central Andrews welcome home the champs in Grand Style with a motorcade that stretched for miles in both North and Central. And I'm sure they'll continue those celebrations when the athletes return to the school campuses this morning. During the three-day meet, Andrews told 246.5 points to beat out Temple Christian 181.5.
Yeah, it was great. The sprints were a little challenge for us, but we pulled through with the long distance, and I think I'm proud. I'm great. I'm excited. The hard work, the support, especially from the parents and the community at large, and I'm excited. I'm really excited and happy for Andros today.
Well, it feels great, and after all the hard work of the parents and teachers and the district superintendent, all the support staff.
Well, 4 Bahamians have booked their ticket to the NCAA Division I Outdoor Track and Field Nationals June 5th through 8th in Austin, Texas, after this weekend's regional qualifiers. Leading the way is Purdue's Samson Colebrook, who will be in 3 events, running the second fastest time in school history. The junior clock 20.46 in the deuce for 9th, led the Boilermakers to the win in the 4x1 in 38.75, and ran on the school's mile relay team that finished 6th in 3:05.43. His teammate Tamar Green will also be part of the 4x1 and will contest a triple jump where he hopped to 4th place finish, 52 feet 6 inches. National record holder in the javelin Liberty's Denzel Pratt was 5th in that event with a toss of 21 feet and 5. And rounding out the 4, high jumper Giles Etienne will also be there after finishing 10th with a clearance of 7 feet 2 1/4. From minor league baseball, Josh Ronald Chisholm and the Jackson Generals taking 3 of 5 weekend series games with Lucius Fox and Montgomery Biscuit. They took the rubber game yesterday 8-1. Chisholm was 0 for 5, while Lucius went 1 for 3. Also from the weekend, the 2 candidates, James Price and Ricardo Smith, were there, but not enough persons showed up for the New Providence Basketball Association elections on Saturday at the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture. It was very disappointing for the former president, Eugene Horton.
Annual AGM was scheduled for 10 o'clock. Yeah, scheduled for 10 o'clock with the elections immediately following. So we didn't have a quorum to start the meeting, so we basically have to postpone it until another day. We've been talking about these elections for like forever. And it's disappointing that the guys are not showing up on time and not taking it seriously.
Now we understand they'll try the election once again June 15th. And that's going to do it for sports. Thanks for watching.
My fellow Bahamians, I'm Mario Nuri, inviting you to A Familiar Walk, our 2019 Hurricane Preparedness Program. We're delighted to have Ms. Carolyn Turnquest, Director General of the Bahamas Red Cross, Captain Stephen Russell, Director of NEMA, and meteorologist Wayne Neely. We welcome you to be a part of our journey as we continue working together for a weather-ready Bahamas. Do join us.
1540 AM, 104.5 FM plays all the Bahamian hits.
Just call my name, 'cause love is patient and understanding.
All the hits, one station. The Bahamas is moving to the music. Music that makes you feel good.
The scent of your skin is intoxicating.
Home of the #1 Bahamian music beat, 1540 AM, 104.5 FM, the People Station.
Z&S is everywhere you are when you download the new Z&S app. Watch our live channel to keep up with what's going on in the nation. News updates, we've got you covered. Tune into our radio stations with just a swipe. On the road, on the go, we're here with you. Available for download on the App Store and the Google Play Store.
Welcome to the best of sports world.
In our final look at weather, we have this mid to low level trough over the central and southeast Bahamas, and that will trigger some showers over those islands during the course of today and tonight. While over the northwest Bahamas, high pressure is relaxing, and that means the winds will start decreasing this afternoon and tomorrow. Our forecast for today calls for partly sunny conditions with a reduction in the winds later on, high temperature getting up to 84 degrees. And tonight we're looking at clear to partly cloudy, temperature around 72 degrees, and your extended weather forecast over the next 7 days. Lots of sunshine in our forecast, so dry conditions for the balance of this week and very warm daytime temperatures. LaDawn?
Thanks a lot, Basil. That's it for this newscast. However, before we leave you, we just want to pay a little homage to the people who put us on air and keep us on air. Kudos to our master control team this morning, in particular, Shalik Johnson. Thank you guys for always being there. Make sure to join us tomorrow for more Morning Edition. I'm LaDawn Davis. Have a great week.